Welcome back to Let Them Trade. This new game I'm having a lot of fun with. Relaxing, city builder, a bit of puzzle here and there. We've already done, the tutorials and the first missions of the campaign in previous episodes, so don't hesitate to check in the video description below if you want to see those. Today we move to party prep. Let's dive right in. And as always, our nice king is over here, my loyal subject. You have impressed me recently, so I'll let you in on a little bit of my plan for the future of the kingdom. I don't quite trust you enough to tell you all the details, but I am organizing an event, a big party. Remember, this is sensitive information. My enemies are not invited. We've so far built up a production of various resources, but now it's time to pull it all together and start buying some food and resources for the big events, okay? So as always, we're gonna get some missions. We need to start, by just getting a couple of cities going, connecting them together, right? So yeah, there is a bit of an economy already, as it says, but we need to get the luxury going. So I'm guessing over here we have some wood going, right? So this is a basic wood city. Here we have a basic potato city. Okay, it's level 1, level 1. They are not connected to each other, so let's start by doing that, right, to help with trading. And done. And now we're gonna want, 2 new cities. I see 2 fishes, only 1 here and there, and we have a 3rd one, but it's pretty far. But still, it could be a good idea to put it here, because maybe we have more in the future. So let's do a city. Some houses, right? Oh, we need to research the food, or the fish to be precise. So let's go ship. We're gonna want the quarry after. We're gonna want to improve my houses. Right, let's get started with some of these research like this. And press what is it? F5, F3 to accelerate a bit the time. Then we will probably want to improve also these cities, right? Start growing them. We don't have a lot of resource right now, but it's okay. We will get started. Improve those 2. We have some missions here. 8 inhabitants, tradings, okay. Scouts, we've done that. 1 sheep farm. So where are we gonna do sheep? Maybe over here, yeah? Because we need some green tiles for the sheep farms. So let's go up, while the houses, we keep them on the desert tiles. Fish here. Great, there is a 3rd one. Okay, so slowly but surely we're gonna grow. This city is already level 2. And we're doing already some research. We've already done all of the research. No, we're starting to do that one. Then we can do this one. And here. Yeah. Doing all of the research quickly. So yes, we can improve this. Make a new house here. Same there. More potatoes. More houses. Good. We have our first sheep farm over here. Love it. Alright, fishery. It's being built too. Perfect. Scout. Let's send the scout. So we're gonna send you, and I guess over here. It's very close. That is my Sir Wimond is starting to do some discoveries. We found some iron right away. Okay. Some mountains over here. What is that? Some stone. Okay. That's gonna be useful for sure. We need to continue connecting all of these with roads. So let's go. Can also connect here. And on this side, connect 2. Okay. The fishery is still not built? Oh no, it's still not. We are very low on wood. Are they built? No, they are built now. What's going on? no, they're not. Still 80%. Can we see? Yeah, we're missing 4 planks. Okay. So just need to wait a bit for planks. That's fine. What else? Tax income. Yes, this is in the future. Fisheries. How many cities can we get? Oh, 4 is the maximum this time. So we need to be smart. We do see stone over here, stone there. So we should be able to reach the stone, no problem. But we need to keep that in mind, that we want, you know, to put stone in those cities. We will also upgrade the cities, but let's wait for the fisheries to actually be built. It is. I have very grand plan. It's going to be biggest tournament ever. We're going to need a lot of food and other stuff, and sadly we have nowhere enough storage space for everything. I've sent you the plans for the construction of a special warehouse designed by Mr. Nut, who is over here himself. We're going to need some stone, sure. Okay. We've already done another research, so now we just need to build the stone quarry. Which, as I was saying, here, can be there, can be here. But it does require us to expand some of those cities. Are we even gonna be able to, oh, I may need to delete something over here because we need stone to get to the next level. So let's delete that one, replace it by a stone. In the meantime, we can also grow some of those houses, make more money, but also get more people to upgrade the lumberjack hut and also the sawmill if possible soon. Let's see how we're doing. Yes, yes, yes. We can build the warehouse. Increase the castle storage for all resources. Like 30 stone. But first, we're probably gonna use a bit of that stone for ourselves. Now we are very naughty like this. So yeah, this one has been upgraded to level 2 and therefore we have 3 people working there. And so if I check, I have, you know, 8 jobs, but I have 10 people. So definitely, you know, enough now to rebuild. Oh, not to rebuild, to upgrade those lumberjacks. Okay, what else? We're still very low on the wood, so we're gonna want to grow this. We have a bit of wood here, but I won't probably use that to get to stone. We will need anyway to upgrade the village first. Using a lot of my resources right now. That's okay. What do we want here? We want to fishery upgraded and sheep farm upgraded. It will require the research first. We didn't do it? No, we did not. So let's go for these 2. Okay. What does it take? Oh, it takes some resources. That's fine. Wait, no, fishery we did, actually, it seems. So let's check it out. No, it says we did not. What's going on? Done. Okay. We've done a lot with my knight, so let's tell him to stop a bit, because now he's using a lot of scout package, right, which is costing money and resources. So let's give it a second, focus more on some of those research, focus on growing this town here. So a peasant house should grow this one too. So then we can grow the sawmill and get a bit more resource. So we have a bit of reserves of wood, so that's not a problem. Fish is a bit low, but mostly it is the planks that is really low. Okay. We do have a lot of stone, so maybe we start... Oh, this takes also a lot of planks. So first I need to improve my planks. Damn. Not sure why this research is stalling like this. I guess it is because it takes planks to do the research. So it takes, you know, planks to make planks. Classic. Classic. So we finally have the upgrade available for this, so let's do this. We may also want to just upgrade green spur already to level 3. We have the stone, we have a bit of wood. We don't really have the planks, but by upgrading this one, this will give us access to more tiles. Right now we're at 9, 9 out of 9, but with this upgrade we'll get 2 new ones. So I could get, 2 new forest trees, for example, in this. That could be good. We have just upgraded that one too, so we may want to get expanding here. I want to get to the stone. It's pretty far, I know. But if we put... Oof. Why is it so red? Because we don't have enough merchants? No, we have. But I guess it's the resources, plus it's far. That's the problem. Okay, maybe let's do another one of these first then. And then we can expand over here. Okay, at least this has been upgraded to level 2. And it just needs a lot more wood. So with this upgrade to level 3 now, let's build more wood production. I think we're gonna need a few more people too soon. Oh, well, not bad, right? 12 people. Let's see also, no, we cannot do any improvement there. On the wood, I can choose between the lumberjack guild or the forester. It will take one more peasant. I don't really have a lot more peasants, so let's do more the lumberjack mill, which increases the productivity. You can see 5.2 versus this one. Here is only 4, so that's a nice pretty boost, right? Which one is not improved? 6.8, 5.2, so yeah, that's great. Good, so that should be using all of my workers. So if we want to upgrade this even further, we need to get this house upgrade to level 3. Alright, so we're gonna do that. First time in a while we see a couple of planks. That's great. That's great. What else? We're gonna want to upgrade the fisheries, the sheep, and we're gonna want to build the warehouse. But let's upgrade those villages first. Good. The research is happening in the meantime. Don't hesitate to tell me if you have any questions, of course, but this is things we've seen before, right? You need to have each of the city dedicated to a resource so that they trade with each other and you make money every time they trade. You do need to have enough production, right, to stay in the green if you wish. So all good there. Yeah, sheep farm has been done. So let's do an upgrade. You may want also peasant house. Because how are we doing on people? Yeah, we're at 4 jobs, 6 people. And can I actually put even more productions here or not? Yeah, we can. Oh, but we have indeed 3 construction sites. They're telling us, do you really want to add one more? That's true, we should probably finish the ones we have already, including the fact that we have 2 other construction sites here. So yeah, I'm putting my planks under a lot of strain. I would love to have another city available, then I would have created another wooden city. And that's okay. We just need to wait a bit. At least we have a lot of money, so that's good there. We need to do the fishery as soon as the research is done too, so I'll see you in a minute. A few minutes later, ladies and gents, and we've built quite a few things. I have finished upgrade of one of these fisheries to level 2. We finished also an upgrade to one of these sheep farm to level 2. We even have houses level 3 here, and they're getting bigger and bigger, so that's great. We have a bit of resources, so let's go and make some warehouses. It says we can build the one only. We have, I think, all of the resources there. We're just a bit low, maybe. No, we have everything, even planks, so it should be built in a sec. Look at this, going fast. 68% already. Why are you stuck? You're waiting for... What type of resource are you waiting for? I don't know, because when I click on it, it doesn't show it to me. That's a small issue. Okay. They haven't really told us also what to research next. I did do quite a few things already. Guess we can continue with lumberjack and sawmill. That's been a bit my limitation so far. We haven't had a bandit also attack us, so that's good. That's good. Why? Sometimes it gets stuck like this. I'm not sure if it's a bug or not, because I have the resources, right? And I'm not paused. People are moving. Ah, we're moving 75. Okay. 80, 90. Okay, done. The warehouse expands the storage space of your castle. So now you can stock up to 150 of every resource. We're gonna need a lot of food. Buy 50 bread and 150 fish. We didn't even have bread right now. We're also gonna need tablecloths and napkin. So we better buy 150 of food, of wool. Okay. So let's check, in my castle over here. We do this, right? We're gonna see they say we need 150 fish. So let's go. 150 of fish. They also say 150 of wool, right? So that's gonna cost me money, but I have a bit of money, so it should be fine. Up. The problem is more that we don't have the bread, right? So we need to research bread. This is over here. We have the wheat, we have the meal, and the bread is there. So yeah, we're gonna need to go all the way here, right? Do quite a few research. So let's go. Need to research these guys, and then we can get somewhere over here. Okay, so that's gonna take a minute. I'll see you, when we've made a bit of progress on this. It is, ladies and gents, a couple of minutes later. We've done a couple more of improvements. You can see over here we have the quarry that's at level 2, but more importantly we have the wheat farm, the worker home, the mill, and the bakery. It's worth noting that to unlock the mill you actually need to have some wheat, and to unlock the bakery you need to have made a bit of flour. So we have indeed started over here in the city of Shadowmere, sorry. We have a farm, a wheat farm, level 1 here, that is then sending its resource directly to the mill next door. And the mill is using workers. These are not, they look a bit the same, but no, they're different, they're workers. And so we have over here a worker house, actually upgraded to level 2 already. There is also an improvement in the peasant's home level 3, where you can, if you want, get one less peasants and replace it with a worker. Now the workers, they want different things, classic city builders, they want actually bread and fish as basic needs, and luxury need, they want bread and clothes. So yeah, we have unlocked now also the bakery, so let's start building it here. I am low on, on traders. Unfortunately, to upgrade to the next level, we would need to have 10 bricks, and I don't have 10 bricks. Now the good thing is, and it actually didn't take us that long, we have already 150 of fish and 150 of wool in storage. What we need though is 50 bread. So let's go put it on 50, put auto buy. And so yeah, this is basically the mission. It is the bread factory or bakery is starting. Oh wait, I didn't see it was requiring some coal, so I need a coal production. I don't think we've even unlocked that. Where is the coal mine? It's over here. Okay, so we're gonna need some tools, and then we're gonna need those tools to make a coal mine. So this is gonna be slightly more complex than I expected. Let me work a bit on this and I'll see you in a sec. It is, ladies and gents, the bakery is finally starting. We have a bit of coal, 3 out of 5. We have not a lot of flour, but we're making flour from time to time. Then it goes here and makes some bread. We have actually already bought 24 out of 50, so we have 3 through there. Now, how did we do this? Well, it was not just actually going through stone stone tool maker and coal mine. I also needed urban development, because the only tool or only coal mine I found was all the way over here. So needed one more city, and we were blocked by the number of city. Now with this research, we did increase the number of city to 7, or limit to 7. So I built 2. I built a small one here for more wood and some more sawmill. So this is, slowly but surely growing. And I built one over here just dedicated to the coal with a worker home, because this is indeed using 2 workers, as you can see. And yeah, with this, we're making some bread. As you can see, when I was talking now, we're already at 35. So very soon we should get to 50. We haven't made actual any tools, and the bread, you know, I don't think we're giving a lot of bread to my people. I think I'm mostly buying it at this point. I can see my potatoes are also going down right now. Where is potatoes? It's this one. I did not really improve it, so let's spend a bit on it. And what do we have here? Oh yeah, this is good. No, yeah, I like this one a lot. We now move to 7.2. Yep, that's great. And it is wonderful, wonderful. You are really a very useful person to have around. Not quite as smart as Mr. Nut, but that's okay. Everybody should be aware of their own limitation and stay humble. Except me, of course. I'm the king. I think we're done here. I'm liking the look of the food production in this area, and I've decided to send you to another part of the kingdom to help with some construction project. So it is, ladies and gents, we finished this mission. Let's see, we arrive now to a monumental problem. Let's dive right in. I may not show you all of the basics for that one, but let's see what this has to offer. Greeting, dear subject, I'm very impressed with the work you've done so far. I'm trusting you with some very special construction project. This will require your utmost concentration and dedication, okay? We are planning an event, a very big party, to celebrate my birthday. Oh, nice. To celebrate the announcement of the celebration of the celebratory event, I have decided to construct a monument. This thing is going to be a little costly, okay? We need some metal, some coal. I mean, we just found coal in the previous episode, so okay. But yeah, we need to find coal, we need to have enough people. We're gonna need a bridge here. Remember, you have the roads, but you also have bridges. So let's build a bridge here. Let's connect this and these guys too up. Done. So we've connected those cities. They tell us to find some coal. This is done. So I'm guessing we're gonna need to send our scout. Let's start easy on the top, but I'm guessing it's more there with some bridge, right? What else? I mean, we can start growing our cities. What's the limit? We can have 4 cities. So let me grow a bit those cities, create 4. Right, as quickly as possible. We probably want a bit of fish. We have 2 fishes here. So yeah, let me grow this and I'll see you in a minute. It is, it was actually pretty fast for me to get there. What I tried to do is to go as quickly as possible to the urban development so we get 3 more cities. Also went to the transport cargo upgrade because 40% more transport, that's really cool. Obviously on the way, we did the classic fisheries, farms, quarries, upgrading peasants to level 2, sawmill, lumberjack, all this. So yeah, I started by upgrading this one. As you can see, we are at level 2, and most of the building, or all of the buildings are at level 2, including, no, sorry, this one is at level 1. Do we have even more workers? Actually, no, we don't have even enough workers. So we need to push a house to level 3, and we can because we have started to get some stone too with this city. Actually, this is probably the first city we're gonna want to push to level 3. Problem is we don't have that much money, so let's wait just a bit more. Yeah, then we have the potato city over here, including also 1 quarry at level 2. This is where we're making our stone. This is my fish, right? 2 of these are doing fish. They're at level 1 right now. We do have a lot of good reserves, so good. I added this one later on, right? This is my second wood one. You can see already a lot of level 2. That's great. We're actually making tons of planks right now. May want to make even more soon. We have over here the sheep one, and again we only have 2, but we're in positive, so all good. And last but not least, I just built here this new city for the coal. This is where the coal deposit is. Now we do need to research it. Have I done it? Yes, we have done the research for coal. So we can go into this. We know that this is gonna take 2 workers, so we're gonna need a worker house, and of course they're gonna need to transport the resources there. So let's keep that in mind. Yeah, my money is really not that high. The golden statue is actually not that expensive. It's 30 of those plank, 20 of the stone and just 10 coal, but it does cost 1,500, so I need a bit of money and then we'll be able to do this. Here it is. We have unlocked the workers, right? 2 workers, or 1 workers to be precise right now, because he's pretty unhappy. He needs some fish, so it's gonna take a second for the fish to arrive. And yeah, we're starting over here the coal. We could potentially get more coal if we had tools, but I don't have any tools, so we're gonna need to wait for this. What else? I can, by the way, do something a bit sneaky. Is if you look over here, I have this button to collect 1,000 from the city, but this will make the inhabitant 30% less happy. If you look over here, alright, there is 9,500 into the city, so I can basically stall as the king, alright, 1,000, and with this I'll be able to build a statue, but these people won't be very happy for a while. So you need to keep that in mind, because also when they're not happy, they give you less money and they may also even leave, right? So you need to keep, again, that in mind. This one has even more money. I would love that, you know, if they have a lot of money, you can stall maybe more for that 30%, or maybe you can stall 1,000 but for less than 30%, because otherwise it feels like, you know, having so much money doesn't really impact anything in all of those cities. But yeah, we're gonna build, you know, now this, because we have already 50 of coal. Just requires me to build it, and let's build it by the coal city in a second when we get to 1,500. Come on, we can do it. We can do it. And it seems that we cannot actually. Here it is. Done. A statue for the king, part 1. Oh, maybe it is only the part 1. The king has demanded the construction of a great golden statue. Some small sport are less than happy. The inhabitants of all city become 10% less happy. Oh, that's not great. That's not great. Oh, they don't look so happy after all. Who don't want to pay for a gigantic and ludicrous expensively statue? Try to keep everybody happy and keep on building. I mean, the good thing is we have all of the resources, so they should hopefully make it pretty fast before we get a problem. But if we look over here, yeah, we can see they're only 90% happy, so the money, right, should have decreased a bit. But that is, we're already at 62%. They're delivering the resources. There it is. 60, 70. Good. What are we missing? We're missing a bit of stone, but I have a lot. Just need somebody to deliver it. There it is. A bit more. Oh, that was not a lot. You only delivered 1. It is a few minutes later. Oh, it's looking, is it safe to come back? I see you have completed the base of the statue. Next, we need to build the inner frame. Let's hope everybody will be a bit more understanding. So as it was saying, right, this was only part 1. So we're gonna need to continue doing it. The upgrade is 20 iron and 1,000 of resource. So let's definitely get that going. Let's see, the iron mine is over here, right? So we're gonna need to unlock this. This is a bit of stone and a bit of those planks. So sure, let's go for it. There is a lot of other research, by the way, that we haven't really looked at right now. Like, we may want to actually start making some bread and some clothes to make these workers happy and so that they give me more money. But first, I think we're going to try to upgrade everybody to level 3, grow each of those cities to make a bit more money ourselves. Let's go. Here it is, ladies and gents, a couple of minutes later, and we have even more, you know, that has grown. As I said, I've grown also many of the cities to tier 3 or to tier 2 at least. We've grown, you know, many of the habitation to tier 3 to get us more money, and we have done a few more research. In particular, I have done the bakery. Right, wheat farm, mill and bakery. We built it over here because I didn't really have a lot of you know, things happening there. So we have a wheat farm, level 2, then delivers into this mill, level 2. It does take, by the way, a bit of stone too, and then this is delivered into the bakery with a bit of coal. So good thing that we had started coal already at that point there, right? And with this, we're starting to make some bread, and remember that requires some workers, so we have actually some workers' houses here. that are starting to get some bread. So they're giving me also some good money. We have also created, I forgot to connect it, oh my bad. So let's connect right away. We have over here a new city, Wolfridge. And this is gonna be a city for my iron. I found an iron deposit there. We also found a coal deposit there, by the way. This also requires workers, right? So we have a workers' home on this side here. And with this, we're starting to make some iron using, you know, the iron deposit and a bit of coal. So let's go and see what happens when we try to upgrade the city to level 2. Now the inhabitants are gonna be unhappy for 20%. Now, obviously, if I had known about this, I would have probably built this thing a lot more over here, over there, because there was stone. But anyway, we're just gonna need to wait a couple of minutes for those 20 iron to arrive. Let's see. Was that iron? Yes, we have 10 iron that just arrived at least. So we just need 10 more. Come on, you can do it. I know you can. Is that you over here? No, it's not. Yes, it is. And done. Jeez, we haven't even got to the expensive part yet. If that made them so angry, they're really going to head the next beat. I'll retreat to a safe distance. Thank you. So the next one is 20 gold and 1000 by the way of money too. So the 20 gold, that means obviously we need to start making gold. Good thing is it's over here, it's not that far. And it takes some stone and some planks. We have that. Right, good reserves of stone and planks. And I have, you know, a gold mine here. So I think we're just gonna need another worker house for sure. Oh, I could have upgraded that one, that's fine. We could also potentially start making some clothes. So where is the clothes? It's over here. No, it's not over here. Where is the clothes? Why can't I, oh, here, tailoring. So let's unlock that one next. It takes some of the wool from the sheep farm. That makes sense. And I'm sure it's gonna take again some workers. So where are we making the sheep? Ah, actually this is over here. That's fine. Let's start with the gold mine right away. Right, build it. Quite a bit of money, but that's okay. We're doing pretty good on money right now. After a bit of time and this, you know, upgrade, we do see we're a bit low on stone. This is already a level 2 stone, and there is potentially one there. Peasant stone. So let's go. Build a stone. Gold mine, almost there. Let's wait a second. It is, they're delivering the resources. We need just a bit more planks. I think it's arriving. No, it's not. Yes, here. 25 more planks. And actually, I guess I could make a plank production there too. But we'll see. Well, let's give it a second. We could definitely though connect like this. Make road everywhere, you know? Make it easier for your traders. So it's gonna take, as always, a bit of coal and a mine deposit, and it's gonna make some gold. Here it is. So that's gonna take a second. And how much did we need it? This was 20 gold. So it's not that much actually, to be honest. But yeah, let me try to do the clothes and I'll see you in a minute. Here it is. We have a first tailor over here. It does require some wool and we're a bit low on wool. So I'm gonna do a wool expansion on this city here, because those ones are already at level 3. Maybe there is a way, actually potato and wheat farm. Yes, we have a wheat farm there, so we can do that. And this guy is not gonna be helped by much, except if I do this. Okay, so yeah, we are a bit low on wool, as you can see, 0. All the other things are okay. Potato is actually decreasing. We need to keep an eye on the potato and maybe create another one. Let's go. I still have some workers, yes. We can improve the potato, maybe also bring the potatoes to level 4 soon. But more importantly, we have 90 of gold. So let's go and do the tier 3. 30% unhappiness. So hopefully they're gonna go fast. It's 20 of gold, we have 90, so it's just about, you know, them delivering. We are over here, as I said, doing some sheep, so let's go. Mountain, there is a mountain next to it, so yeah, that's good. I'm gonna grow the peasant house so that we can build another one. Where are you? Sheep farm. Actually over here, yes. So yeah, you have to keep an eye out on this, but I see I have for the first time, from time to time, a bit of bread in reserve. Not yet some clothes, I think we need definitely more. But yeah, that's a bit hairy there for a while, but the hard work was worth it. Look at this, shiny, golden, and ravishly handsome. It is actually pretty good. Love it, love it. I think there's something for everybody in that monument. It's a celebration of me, the king, and through me a celebration of the kingdom, and therefore a celebration of everyone. But if you really think about it, by celebrating how great I am, I'm celebrating how great everybody in this kingdom is. That is, I think, a wonderful message. Maybe I'll pass a law so that all school children must come here. Anyway, today you have demonstrated your loyalty to me and a complete disregard for the opinion of the common man. Good work. I have another task lined up for you when you're ready. Until then, toodaloo! And it is another scenario completed. We can finish it and see that now we're moving to, I guess, the second half. It is still quite a few missions, I think, going for us. Next one is uninvited guests. I hope you're excited for this one. Smash like button, and I hope to see you next time.